Now, that awkward age, 25 to 35, this is where you start feeling that pressure. First of all, pressure is a good thing because this is where we get everything done, right? A lot of you won't move unless you're under pressure. So if age is the thing that triggers the pressure to get you moving, then great. It's good that you get older. You're either going to get older or you're going to die young, innit? So don't die young. When I say between 25 and 35, you're not where you want to be, I'm talking financially because that's what everyone talks about, right? Now, let me just nip this in the bud because this isn't a video of me telling you how to make money because I don't know who the fuck you are or what the fuck you're doing now. But money doesn't discriminate based on age. You put in these windows, I need this amount of money by this age, this amount of money's always going to be there. It doesn't care how old you are. It doesn't matter. If you're 35 and you're still not where you want to be financially, does it really matter? You got to wake up the next day and continue life anyway. It doesn't matter what position you're in. You've still got to keep living life. You got so many more decades after 35, then it's irrelevant how much money you got in your pocket. Money's always going to be there. There'll always be opportunity to get it. It's not going to discriminate you based on your age. Trust me, you'll get it. It's fine. Now, between 25 and 35, the real issue is this isn't playtime anymore, right? Now, you should have experienced everything prior to 25 as far as heartbreaks, how women work, what it feels like working in a dead-end job, going night clubbing, video games. All of this stuff should have been experienced and behind you by now. If it hasn't, this is where you need to have a conversation with yourself. I'm going to tell you a quick story. The other day, someone local to the area had found out his woman had cheated on him. And this guy's in his early 50s, right? He found this out. His woman had been cheating on him with someone from work. He goes on a rampage. He jumps in his car. He tells her that he's gonna end himself, whatever it is, right? Police are called, all this craziness, right? Because his woman cheated on him, because he's in his 50s and he's not aware of the woman he's with. He's not aware of what women are capable of. He's not aware of the signs, of the signals. And me and my friend were talking, I don't know the woman, but he said, he knows. He said, yeah, everyone knows what she's like. You can tell what she's like. But he's been married to her for 25 years and he's made it all the way to this age. And it's just hit him like a ton of bricks because he thought she wasn't even capable of that. Now, that's just a certain thing. You need to understand these things in life. Sometimes if you get money too early, if I got money at 20 years old, it'd be the worst thing that ever happened to me. I had to experience certain things. And I still haven't experienced the money that I want. But even with the money that I got now, it would have been no good to me at 20. My life would have went in a whole different direction. I had to experience certain things to be ready for it. You need to ask yourself, honestly, everyone will take the money. I would never say don't take the money, but ask yourself, are you ready for it really? I've met millionaires that all they've got is money and they're struggling in every other aspect. And I say to myself, the worst thing that ever happened to this guy was he become a millionaire. I've sat there with millionaires and left thinking, this guy, the worst thing that ever happened to him was that money. Because he's always going to be this guy now. Because he's got the money and he feels like he don't need to learn anything else. He's skipped so many stages of life. He's skipped so many experiences because now he's just sitting there with his money. And you can see people just taking it from him. Women taking advantage of him. Friends taking advantages of him. And he don't know what's going on. After 25, everything gets harder. The gym gets harder. Your diet gets harder. If I go eat a McDonald's, wake up in the morning, my face is like this. My face just balloons up. So from 20 to 24, I spent my whole time trying to get big as fuck. After 25, I spent everything trying to keep the weight off. Things change. Everything gets a little bit harder. The gym gets harder. Staying disciplined gets harder. The hangovers get harder. Getting up for work in the morning gets harder. You can't afford to waste years in the wrong relationship anymore. There's certain things. And if you haven't experienced these things, you need to manufacture these experiences. And you need to learn from other people's mistakes. And you need to ask yourself, what have I really been through? Have I had a heartbreak? Have I been in a relationship? Have I lost all my money? Have I ever lost my job? Have I ever had to move back in with my parents? Have I ever moved out my parents yet? What have you done? If you haven't done none of this yet, the money will always be there. There'll always be opportunity to get the money. Like I said, that's not going to discriminate against your age, but you are going to continue getting older. And if you haven't implemented certain things to make you the best version of yourself as a grown fucking man, because at those ages, you're a grown man and you need to demand that respect as a grown man. But if you're still living like a little boy, Peace.